JavaScript concepts, a quick overview for a beginners presented by P. Gagan Rashid from CSC Department C section. Hello, future developers. My name is P. Gagan Rashid and I am thrilled to guide you through some JavaScript core building blocks. Think of these as your quick start and guide to writing a powerful organized code. Today, we will dive into four fundamental topics that are crucial for any beginner: objects, structuring your data, functions, reusable code blocks, var, let, const, and variable declaration. JavaScript modules, organizing a large projects. So these are the four modules we are going to discuss in further. And firstly, we are discussing about objects. JavaScript objects. Imagining your digital container of a related information that's an object, they store a data using a key value pair just like a dictionary or a contact list. Objects are a fundamental for a building complex applications, allowing you to a group properties that describe a single entity, creating, accessing, and manipulation. Create an object, let user. This is how we are creating an object with a let user. Let is just nothing but an error variable. So by using an name, age, and many more like that, ending with a semicolon and parenthesis was important. So how to access the object? So I am going to tell how to access. So console.log parameter.name, so that the output gives an Alex. So then because we mentioned dot name, if we mention dot age, then it gives 25. So in coming to the next manipulation of data is just nothing about adding or data or modifying data. So there you see object name dot some parameter, object name dot city. So when I used object name dot age for modification, already age was existed, so I'm modifying the age from 25 to 26, and city was not existed, so I'm modifying that parameter. Sorry, I am that adding that parameter into that object. So this is how the JavaScript object looks like, and this is how we should create an object, access an object, manipulate an object. Objects are a fundamental for a building complex applications, allowing you to a group properties that deserve a single entity. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Object methods and nested objects. Objects aren't just for a data. They can also hold a functions. When a function belongs to an object, we call it as a method. Method define what an object can do. That this keyword inside a method always refers to a object itself, allowing methods to interact with the object's own properties. This was a say object, as I explained about the object, how to access the object, how to create an object, how to manipulate an object. So this was a sample program of an object. Coming to the next, let's dive into the next one is a nested object. Nested object is nothing but containing one object in another object. See, here you can see let car. Let car was just one of an object. And coming to the engine here, engine was another object. So in this car was an object containing engine object. So this was a best example of a nested objects. Nested objects is you can also put in inside another object. This helps to a more detailed organized data structure. So functions, JavaScript functions are your ultimate tool for keeping a code organized, reusable, and efficient. They are block of a code designed to perform a specific task, making your program modular and easier to manage. Think of them as mini programs with your so declaration, expression, arrow function. Declaration, the classic way hoisted at the top of their scope, just like an addition. Expression, functions assigned to a variable not hoisted. That's an example like a const. Const is another variable which you are discussing and further. Don't be worry about it. And arrow function, arrow modern consequencing syntax, especially a good for a short functions, great callbacks. These are about a functions. I hope you're all getting it right. I hope you're always in a right path for learning JavaScript. So the way it comes to an end, as I mentioning from the beginning, I will tell you about let, const, and here it is var, let, and const. These are the keywords, three keywords declare variables in a JavaScript, but they have a key differences in how they handle scope, where variable is available and reassignment. Reassignment, whether its value can be changed or not. Where can be changed and reusable. So that is can I'm written there, can be reassigned and redeclared. Let can be changed anytime you want in the code. So that can be reassigned but not redeclared. We cannot declare it again, but we can change its value. const. We cannot change its value. Or we cannot redeclare it. So this was the important you should be remember. And the scope is var is the old way. So it is a function scope. Let and const some a modern way that comes with a block scope with a parenthesis. Rule of thumb: always use const by default. If you need to reassign the variable later, use let. Avoid var in a modern JavaScript due to its less predictable behavior. As I mentioned, var is a old way. So understanding block scope. Let a const introduce a block scope like a crucial feature that makes your code more predictable and less prone to errors. As I mentioned here, you can go through it. JavaScript modules. You can in JavaScript modules you can either export it from utils.java or import it from main.java. As you can, as it was a very simple topic, as you can go through it. So key takeaways. We already learned about objects, functions, variables, models are the most takeaways that you have learned today. That was a great start for your JavaScript journey. Ready to build something amazing? This foundation concept will empower you to rewrite a cleaner, more efficient, and more scalable JavaScript. Thank you.